Great morning, holy brothers and sisters! For the 24th of CHESHVAN in the Kitzur Moharan, today's lesson is called Talking Tongues. The tree of knowledge of good and evil is synonymous with the language of Targum, i.e. the Aramaic language. Targum is an interface between the holy tongue, which is a wise woman and entirely good, and the languages of the 70 nations, which are completely evil, since all languages of the other nations are now evil. When they, meaning the snake, wish to leech their vitality from the holy tongue, it is impossible for them to do so except by way of the language of Targum, which is a mixture of good and evil. For the main way that the forces of impurity gain power is through the language of Targum. When a person still has a mixture of good and bad character traits, he is in the aspect of the language of Targum, associated with the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Consequently, the all-inclusive evil can overcome him, since he has not yet perfected his own holy tongue. But when he subdues the evil in himself completely and elevates the good, his holy tongue is thereby perfected, and he merits to maintain the physical intimate purity. All this is the deeper meaning of the fact that the snake tempted Eve only through the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It is usually easier to fight the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, when evil is apparent and it is obviously the wrong choice. But when the bad is mixed in with the good in a mixture, it becomes much more difficult of a challenge. Conversely, the main way of building up and perfecting the holy tongue is none other than by subjugating the evil component of the Targum and by elevating its good component up to the holy tongue. In this manner, the holy tongue reaches its perfected state, and all the 70 tongues fall, as in the phrase, one language defeats another, from our festival prayers. This is the meaning of the Lord God caused sleep to fall, Vayapel Tardema, from Bereshit 2:21. The Ari of blessed memory points out that Tardema, sleep, has the same numerical value as Targum, and Vayapel is an acronym for Peh Lahem Velo Yidaberu. They have mouths, but they will not speak. Tehillim 135:16. This alludes to the fact that through sleep, which is the same concept as the language of Targum, which is the primary medium through which Eve, who is conceptually the holy tongue, is built up, as a person elevates the good component in Targum and subjugates its bad component. All the 70 languages then fall, as in, they have mouths, but they will not speak. And this very phrase forms the acronym of Vayapel, caused to fall. Dreams occur primarily during sleep, namely in Tardema. It is taught that what a person dreams is determined by the foods he eats. The explanation for this is that everything contains the letters by which it was created. The world was created with God's speech, and each individual creation is composed of a unique set of letters used to create the thing. When a person sleeps, the vapors from what he has eaten rise up to his brain, and the letters present in the food combine with each other, and from this dreams are formed. A person who possesses perfection of the holy tongue knows the letters that are contained in everything, and thus can interpret the dreams that occur during sleep. This was the case with Yosef the Tzaddik, who merited perfection of the holy tongue, for the essence of his perfection was through the medium of sleep, which is the same concept of Targum. Yosef merited to sift out the language of Targum, elevating its good component up to the holy tongue and subjugating its evil component. Therefore he knew how to extract the good and the truth in the dreams, since they are the same concept as Targum. We must try to take the good from where it is found within everything around us. When we connect to these roots, we help to elevate all that is in the world and ourselves as well. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.